All right, so we're given this information. The price of food is 2, the price of shelter is 1. We got $60 to spend on that. And the marginal rate of substitution, if we're drawing F on the vertical axis and S on the horizontal, is negative F over S. Okay? So what does that mean? You know, when we have a lot of food and a little bit of shelter, we have a really steep line. We'd be willing to give up a lot of food to get a bit of shelter. And when we're down here, we have a really shallow line when F is small and S is big. And we also need to draw in here a budget constraint, something like this. And we know that this thing has the slope of negative PS over PF, which is going to be 1/2, okay, given these prices. And the slope of this thing is going to be negative F over S. So at the optimum, we know that the marginal rate of substitution is going to equal the price ratio. And in our context, that means negative F over S equals negative 1/2. Okay? That's our first equation that we're going to use. The second is we're going to use the budget constraint. We know that you have $60 to spend, and you're going to spend it either on food, which costs $2 for each piece, or shelter, which is $1 for each. So there's a 1 price here. Okay? And these are our 2 equations and 2 unknowns. We got to solve for F. So how would I do this? Start with this equation and get that F is equal to 1/2 times S. Okay? And then I would plug that in down here, and I would get 60 is equal to 2 times 1/2 times S plus S, which is just equal to 2 times S. All right? And that's going to tell us that S is equal to 30, because this is all equal to 60. And if we go back up here to F, F is 1/2 of S, so that's 15. Okay? And we can just do a sanity check, see if that makes sense. This is a person who is consuming a lot more shelter, but shelter's cheaper, and the marginal rate of substitution seems to not favor one or the other, so it kind of makes sense. Another way we could check is if we check that this adds up to our budget constraint. 30 times 1 plus 15 times 2 is 60, so we're spending all our money. So this is the answer we're going to get.